Brass at Sibelius Academy will be held in Helsinki in early June. This is the second time, and here is Mr. Pasi Pirinen, the host of the event. Is this mainly for the brass players or for general public?
Well, it's actually meant for both. It's part of the studies of the brass students of our academy. So they do master classes for the whole week with visiting artists and also the teachers from the academy. And then the concerts are open for the general public, so it's meant to be obviously for the aficionado of brass music, but also for everyone who's interested in good music.
There is already the Lieksa Brass Week, which is very famous all over the world. Is there room for two big brass events in Finland?
Well, I think Lieksa Brass Week is a fantastic festival and doing very well. And I think that there's definitely space for two brass festivals in a country like this, 5 million people. So I think both have their own place, and it makes a nice change also to have something like this happen here in the capital city, where in the area where most of the people live in.
So this is the second time, second event, second festival. What did you learn from the last year? What is different this year?
Well, I'm not sure if we so much changed anything because of the need for it, but I think I wanted to make a different type of festival in a way that, for example, the concert program is quite different. Last year we had 16 concerts. There was mostly recitals with soloist and piano, and this year we have more concerts with ensemble. So we have a soloist with an ensemble, or just an ensemble. So that's it's one of the themes of this year is that we have more sort of working together, playing together in groups. So
are there any other teams in this year's festival than playing together?
Yeah, the second theme is actually the same as last year, and it's very strongly the Nordic theme. Nordic brass music comes. It sort of demonstrates itself in the roster that we have, the professors, the artists who are visiting here. Very strong Nordic presence, and the concert programs. Also, there's lots of Nordic music being played, and then there are lectures also about Nordic brass playing. We have a very interesting program of old Finnish brass music from before independence, and it's 100% music that has been forgotten and only just been found from the bottom shelf. It's been re-edited, and it's now being performed this year at the festival by the Guards Band in a concert.
How is the brass studying at the moment here in Sibelius Academy? Is it very strong? How many students you have?
I think it's very strong at the moment. Doing very well. We have very good quality students. It's very lively, lots of activity for the students. We have around 50 brass students at the moment, a big part of whom are also foreign, so it makes it a very exciting place. Not saying that it's necessary to have foreign students to make it exciting, but it's obviously it makes the school international, and so kind of a lively place to be.
So you have good teachers and professors here, so they are attracting people from overseas to come here.
I would say so. I think we have very good teacher roster at the moment here on brass. It's very strong, and all the activities we do here seem to attract also students from overseas.
Can you take something what is exciting to you?
Well, there are so many exciting things happening. It's very difficult to pick one, but I think the special thing that I would maybe pick out would be this program of old Finnish brass music. If I have to pick one,
that's definitely something new, even it's old.
It's very old, but it's very new to everyone. No one's ever heard of this music before.
Can you name some interesting lectures? What's going to take place here in this event?
Yes, we have 4 very interesting lectures coming up. There's one about the old Finnish brass tradition by Paul Niemistö and Raine Ampuja. Second one is about Nordic brass playing traditions. Then there is a British cornet and trumpet tradition lecture by John Miller. And then lastly, there's a lecture about learning on brass instruments by Jouko Antere.
How many people do you think there are coming this year? How many were last year?
Actually, I don't know the numbers, how many we are expecting this year, but I mean, we're expecting full houses, and I hope we will have some sold out events this year. Last year we had a very good audience, and hopefully get even more this year.